Yeah.
Recording in progress, everybody. Okay. So listen, hey, I want to get this kicked off and we're going to go fast and we're going to get this thing done. But listen, I just wanted to, I connected with Heather. I'm like, hey, can we just collaborate together? And people know that this is going to be recorded. So I'm going to send it out. Because of any time, I know that people have such limited time available because the schedules are so packed. And so if people can always hop on live, that's great because we can do a Q&A and things like that. But I also respect that people have other plans, especially when this is last minute, that people can't. And so the recording is also fabulous. But things are just way too exciting for me to not come on and share just the excitement and the congratulations and just strategy and people who are new to just be able to, hey, Wendy, okay, great. No, it's okay, girlfriend. I'm just glad that you're here. For me just to not give an actual visual and some type of additional support for you guys to move forward. So listen, May was freaking phenomenal, you guys. And I mean, if I don't know if y'all agree with me, but here we are 2 months into this and 2 months into an opportunity that I rejected for 2 months. If you guys aren't familiar with my journey or how even it got started, it really wasn't even a journey to get started. I was literally just looking for better skincare. And, Kimberly, who's been so phenomenal and so patient, just kept saying, listen, Tori, this is different. This is different. You really need to take a look at this. And she knew that I was in desperate need of change. But there were several factors keeping me from that. And so whether you're watching now or whether you're going to watch this on the replay, I wasn't looking at a business opportunity, although I desperately needed opportunity. And I don't know if that resonates with anybody, but there were some factors of fear of, I've done a few different things now. What are people going to think? There was the fear of being able to, just me personally, can I actually do this again? I've tried, we've succeeded in several things, and then we've bombed in a few things, and not to, I don't think that's any credit to that we don't know what we're doing. It's just, it was just the wrong choice. It was the wrong timing, the wrong, whatever it is. I'm never going to make an excuse because it's all led me to exactly this point in time where we are right now. And I could not be more excited and more grateful and more hopeful for what's to come. And I think it truly is a matter of when you meet a company that has their stuff together, sometimes you're being wooed by the new thing, the new shiny bling thing. And this wasn't the shiny bling thing because although it was new for me, it was a new product line that I'd never heard of. It wasn't the new kid on the block. All right. Oh, just kidding. Okay. So it was you're catching what I'm throwing, right? But
yes, I am.
This was a 20-year-old company that has its stuff together, but I had just never heard of it. And so I didn't really give it much credit. And I think that's probably what has been true for most people. As they're like, I'll try it, right? The majority of us are just like, I'll try it, because that's kind of how we've just tiptoed into these things because we've been let down so many times. And I tried it, and 30 seconds later, I was like, holy cannoli. I was so blown away, and I loved the experience of the product, but I still was very hesitant to want to move forward in any other capacity other than being a customer. And that's where, and the reason I'm sharing this is because that's where you guys might find yourself right now, is that I just want to try the products. You know, I'm just looking for some good products. And I was too. But then when timing and circumstances changed for myself in April, where I walked away from an extremely toxic environment, and they cut my pay by thousands of dollars, making it almost impossible to even stay. I couldn't even stay if I wanted to, because now it was just a matter of how much do I think my time and the value that I have to offer is worth. And it was literally pennies on the dollar of which they were going to provide my family, myself and my family. So I had to do something different. And then, I had 24 hours to lock in my $300 fast start bonus, to make a decision. In April, this changed to, they launched the $19 enrollment. And many of you, if you end up watching this, came on board with a $19 enrollment. And I just saw the value of, number one, what do I have to lose by sharing $19 for somebody to come on board and fall in love with the products that I've already been using for 2 months and absolutely love. And then, however, that launched April 1st. On April 3rd, I was still saying no. And the reason, again, I'm just saying this for the new person to understand. On April 3rd, I was telling Kimberly, no, I literally just walked away from my job. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I don't have time to mess with this. And then on April 5th, my expiration of my Fast Start bonus expired on the 6th. I said, I have to make this $300. And I've got to do it right now, because I knew that my family was literally going to be in a whirlwind of a storm if I didn't just push go. And that's exactly what I did. I reached out, and initially it was literally just for a favor. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? I literally just need to make this $300 because of what I just went through, and I could really use your help. So all my sisters and my best friend, Heather, said, okay, after a margarita or two. And that's literally how it started. But then the next day, I'd earned the $300 and I already loved the product. And I was like, well, I have no idea what I'm doing. Literally no. I had to ask Kimberly how to get into my back office. And I'd already had a back office for 30 days. And it was on the last day. And I was like, how do I even log in? I don't know what I'm doing. I was like frantic because I didn't even take a look. So some of you might be watching thinking, oh, I haven't even gone to my back office either. Girl, it's okay. I hadn't either. Okay. Don't worry about it. But you might find yourself in a different situation than I found myself in, saying, I'm being real dumb here. I'm being real dumb, not sharing something that I knew that I loved. And I think this is actually one of the things that I've done first and foremost is I've been using the products for 2 months before even sharing. And so my confidence level had gone through the roof. So maybe you're in a season of, I've just started using the products, or you need to gain confidence in something before you even open your mouth. And I totally get it. My lips were sealed. And that's because I don't want to take another product to the marketplace that's going to be a failure for my friends and family. Even though sometimes things might work for me, I needed to know and have the confidence that I wasn't going to share something that I didn't 100% believe in. And with the 12-month satisfaction guarantee, it literally just blows my mind that I literally had nothing to lose. And so that's what has brought us here today, was just the mindset of I already love the products. Now I'm in a position where I have no choice but to run. And 2 months later, not even, we're at 111 team members strong, and people falling in love with this product line every single day, and people excited again to have their hands on something that is so incredible. Like, I mean, I feel the energy and I feel the excitement and I feel the passion rising in people that had been dormant, including in myself, for months, if not years. And to be able to have that rebirth in somebody that loves this industry and that wants to share something that can be so life-changing. And, you know, I don't think I speak to a superficial side of us when I talk about like being confident in your own skin. You know, when you have skin issues and it takes a toll on your self-confidence, when this is always been taught to us is our billboard, right? And so if we're not confident in our skin or our scalp, you know, Mary Catherine, you've shared some really personal testimonies of how that has just impacted you and what this product that you're now currently using has done already. I mean, we're literally going to be changing people's perspective and outlook on life on a daily basis with what we have to offer through Beauty Society. And that is something that I am so eternally grateful for. But then combined with the opportunity to share with others of bringing in extra income, you guys, I'm just going to give you some statistics. We've just started, and really everybody started in May because they were recruited in April. And we had 26 rank advancements in 1 month. 26 rank advancements in 1 month. We had 5 people earn their $300 Fast Start bonus. And we added, you know, in 2 months' time, the team has grown to 111 people, which is insane. And what I love even more is that with the compensation plan and the commissions that they have changed, they've eliminated all obstacles, helping each and every single one of you succeed here. So whether you were an incredible seller or whether you're an incredible recruiter, you have a pathway to succeed unlike anything that I personally have ever seen before. And I love not only being 100% confident in our product line, but being 100% confident in the opportunity to help somebody have success. I think even speaks more volume than I could ever even express. And I know Heather and I have spoke years about this, is all we want is to help our people have success that they desire. Heather, does that statement ring true to you?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It weighs heavy on, I know for me, I mean, it just weighs so heavy when others are not reaching their goals. Like when somebody comes into the business, like, and we ask what goals are and what dreams are, like we take that very seriously. Yeah. And when it doesn't happen, although, I mean, when it doesn't happen, then that weight is on your shoulders.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree. And you guys have to understand that there's a difference of you wanting something and you expressing your dreams and desires and then doing nothing about it, because that is not our responsibility. But whenever you're doing things and then, or if people aren't happy with the product, if you're not that confident in the product, then then we take a part of that equation as responsibility of our own, because we shared something with you that maybe you don't have enough confidence in, or your consumers aren't loving it the way that we anticipate. And it breaks our heart when that sometimes ends up being the case. And with this, I think that we have eliminated all of those obstacles. And especially with a company that backs us, giving us a 12-month guarantee. Hey, if you don't like it, send it back. You'll get your money back. That is so powerful to take to the marketplace. And I don't have anything else that I can compare it to. I don't have another 12-month guarantee in my pocket of anything else that I share, which is incredible. So I just want to say, that just brings me just expressing my gratitude, the history of how things got started and where we are today and where we are going. Mary Catherine, I just want to have you share just a little bit, because I know that you were excited to hop on board, but what has happened in such a short amount of time, ranking up 5 times from level 1, and, you earned your fast start bonus, and these products literally just, I don't even think that you anticipated or expected what's happening, but you just kind of want to share as we continue to dive in.
Yeah, sure. So Brian's over there making fun of me. Sorry. Yeah, absolutely. We're in the truck waiting on Ella Rose, so that's why it's kind of, the lighting's weird. But yeah, you're right. I had no expectation of this. I had no anticipation of the success. To be honest with you, and Devin, she's not on, but she's, of course, on our team now. And she even asked me, like, why this? Like, why did you jump? Because for those that don't know, I actually was already with a company who sells skincare at very expensive skincare. And so I was using that, and I liked it. So she asked me why I switched, and I was like, well, I don't really know, other than the fact that I was seeing such incredible results from what you were sharing, Tori, and the price point. I was like, if I can see even better results for so much less money, why would I not do that? Right. So anyway, I just decided to give it a go, and, kind of cheated actually on my other company to give it a go. And then I loved it. I mean, basically, like you said, the first 30 seconds, I was like, this is different. The products are different. Like, instantly my face feels tighter, my face feels brighter, like all of the things. And so then I just knew, like, it's time to share it, which I joined as an advisor to get my product for 60% off. So I was already an advisor, but as soon as I tried it, I was like, I've got to share this. And rocket, I mean, I even used the word with you and Heather at the beginning, like, this is like a rocket ship, like, everybody better hold on. Because I did not anticipate that. Like, I was just trying to get a discount, maybe make a paycheck or two. And every other day, Brian would ask me at night, he would be like, you sold any beauty society today? And I was like, yeah, actually, like, very few days did I say no, because it's just, I mean, you have to work for it. I don't want to make it sound like it's not work. It is work. Because it takes time, it takes commitment to your customers, to your team. So you have to work for it, but it's simple. It's not easy. It's simple, I guess, is the best way to say that.
I think because you just have to be willing to share.
Yes. And you have a product in your hand that is literally, I mean, you brought up my scalp story from the other day. Literally, like, it is not vain. We are not talking about people just wanting to look better. Wow. We are talking about people who are literally covering their skin or choosing the clothes that they wear each day based on embarrassment. And if we have something in our hands that is powerful enough to make people confident to not worry about those things, why would we not? Like, it sounds so cliche to say life-changing, but truly, it could change somebody's life who's making decisions that way.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know what you wanted, but there you go.
No, yeah, I love it. Well, and I think that it just, I think the more people understand and hear that, you know, everybody I think is tiptoeing into this the same way that I tiptoed into it. And it wasn't because of the lack of belief in the product. I needed validation that I wasn't going to be the only one experiencing the transformation that I have.
Right.
You know, and so now I have social proof. I have social proof of every message of every single person that has started on regimens and started taking Infuse has absolutely come back with a positive response, you know, in such a short amount of time. And now that I have social proof, it's like I am going to scream this from the rooftops, because now it's not just me feeling and seeing and experiencing the benefits.
Yes. And I will add to that, the social proof. One of the things, Tori, that really struck a nerve with me or lit my fire, I guess, was being in Society for All. So if you have people that you are talking to, even if they go ahead and become a customer or they join, you know, with a join special, please, if they're in no other group, if they don't want to be in a chat, put them in Society for All, because it's one thing for you to say it, but you're the person selling it to them.
Yeah, that's right.
It's another thing for Tori or Heather or me or anybody else to say it. But again, we're people that they can relate to selling it to them. But you put them in Society for All and they're seeing all of these people. I mean, like every single day, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's another one. There's another one. And so every single one validates that to your people, which just the buy-in is so much greater doing that.
Well, I mean, that group is over 100,000 people.
It's insane.
It is insane.
And you can, just for those that may not know this, I shared this with one of my advisors the other day. If you are talking to somebody who's looking for something specific, like, sorry, my light just went out. My cameraman over here is keeping my light on. If you're talking to somebody who's looking for something specific, like she has a customer or a potential customer that is looking for something for rosacea or struggles with rosacea, and go into that group and just search that keyword. Like if it is melasma, or if it is, I think that's the word for it, if it is dry skin, if it is rosacea, whatever, just search that, and you'll have stories to be able to share with them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love having that, again, third-party validation and credibility, that it's not just us that we're experiencing the benefits from, but it's literally thousands upon thousands of people that are experiencing the positive effects of these products. So listen, I want to go over a couple of things, and I'm just going to open it up to you guys, y'all. I don't want you to be shy. And even if you're like, I've never done this before, I've never sold anything, like, this is where I want you to hear my heart, is that and when I say I, sometimes I do the same thing when I'm talking on behalf of like Jason and I, or I, meaning I represent the team Society of Success here, because all of us, I know we have we beat to the same accord. Our heartbeats are for the people to help them have the success that they desire here, if you're a veteran or if you're brand new. So please understand my heart. But just a few things that y'all all want to be familiar with. I know that we have many of you who are brand new, is you want to make sure that you get your order in for the 60% off, and you don't want to be chintzy on that order if you can help it. Because trust me, being able to maximize your 60% coupon code for as much as you can save with that, because that's just a one-time code. You don't get that 60% off again. So definitely take advantage of the savings. And then I want you just to simply make a decision right now as to, you know what, I want to go for this. And number one, you have to know that you are going to be 100% supported and equipped and encouraged throughout the entire process. Like, people are going to be here to walk you through sharing with others, to answer your questions. But that fast start bonus is 3 new advisors. Right now, the June affiliate kit is $49, and it has some of the most amazing products: Upgrade Eye Cream, the
My favorite.
the Saving Face Wash, the Lip Plumper, and then I think there was maybe one other thing, I can't remember what it was. Infuse. And those are like our impact products that people are going to see and feel first. And I think it was very wise of them to do that. It's still $150 value, but those are impact products that you're going to see and feel the foaming face wash. Obviously, the lip plumper is instant. The Upgrade eye cream is instant. So do you understand how they're kind of, they're thinking ahead now of what is going to make the most impact first? And I love that. So I just want you to be confident in the kit that you're sharing. Somebody said something today about the value, like, you know, and I found myself doing this. It's $150 value for $49. And you get the 60% coupon. And, you know, I think in society, we're like always trained for the value. You know, you're getting a deal. And they're like, don't undervalue the opportunity that you are sharing with somebody. Like, either get them in as a customer and let them save 20%, or get them in as, hey, you're coming into a business opportunity. Yes, there's other perks, but the value of what the opportunity holds for you is way more substantial than the $100 savings that you're getting off of the kit, plus the 60% coupon. And I can tell you hands down that I 100% believe that. So don't just hang your hat on what a great deal it is to sign up, because ultimately you want to build a customer base. They're going to be loyal customers because they're going to fall in love with the products. And you also want to build a team if you're looking at that side of the compensation plan to build a residual income here. So I wanted to talk about that. The Fast Start bonus, 3 advisors, 3 infuse experiences. So that's $20 purchases. All right. That's when I was calling up my sisters. Hey, can you spend $20 and try this product? And then $300 in sales. Now, I did want to briefly talk about the ghost account. You might see some of those coined phrases that they've come up with. A ghost account is simply just a customer account within your same household that you can order through after you meet the threshold of $250 of sales. In Beauty Society, there is a cap on your sales that can count towards ranking up. And that's $250 of your personal sales, meaning that you can't just buy your rank here. And I respect that, but I also like that there's a little bit of a back door that we can still utilize the benefits of having, because let's face it, if there's more than $250 that you're spending and you want that dollar to maximize and go towards other things, then your best interest would be to have a second customer account. Mine personally is through Jason. Jason has an account underneath me as a customer. He ordered, and he loves his product, he says. But, you know, he ordered an infused experience. That was one of the ones needed. And then anything that we've needed above and beyond the $250 threshold has been put through his account. But not only are, you know, because they give incredible savings and perks all the time, like the coupon deals and everything that they offer are insane. But we can save, we can maximize the savings and the cart coupons and all of that on his cart. but then I make 25% of everything that is purchased. You make back 25%. So talk about a deal, right? You're not just saving from the front end through your ghost account or second customer account underneath you. You're earning 25% minimum. That's another thing that I want to just quickly share about. We go up to 45% commissions here at Beauty Society. It's the largest commission threshold that I've seen in any company, is being able to earn up to 45%. This past month, I earned 35% on my sales, and my sales were at 2,500. So that was a significant part of my monthly income, is being able to make 35% off of $2,500 in sales, which is amazing. All right. And so I don't want you to underestimate you just being able to make a lot of money just in personal sales. And then, of course, as you're building a team, you want to strategically, and if you need to talk through anything, reach out to your mentors, reach out to me, Heather, Mary Catherine, Jimmy. Some of these people, yes, Mary Catherine, 45% on personal sales, and that's before your team bonuses. That is unrelated to your team commissions. All right, so that's just an incredible opportunity to earn income here. But people are here to help you and guide you and direct you as to what you need to know. So those were a couple of the tricks that I don't want to say tricks, but it's valuable information that you want to know in order to maximize opportunity here. And if I can help you put your $300 in your pocket, I'm going to do that. Okay. I will help you strategically plan what that looks like. All right. Because I want you to earn the $300, and it's not just $300 cash. It's also $150 beauty bucks. So Mary Catherine and Heather both earned it, and Jimmy. I mean, how did that feel to have $150 worth of spending money that you can immediately just buy product with like that? Heather, what'd you think about that?
I was on mute. Well, I used my 60% off coupon plus my credits. And what was it? It was like $700 worth of stuff or something crazy like that for like $160.
Yeah.
Like, it was so nuts. I was like, oh my gosh, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. So it was amazing. And I didn't even realize I had those there. Like, again, I had no idea what I was doing when I got started. Had a couple margaritas when I got enrolled. So I literally had no idea. And then I was like, oh, okay. So I knew nothing either. So, but then I was like, I have a 60% off coupon. And then I had no idea I had those credits. So that was incredible to have that on top of the coupon for sure.
So a couple of other coupons. I love that you recognize you can say coupons or coupons, tomato. I don't know what you say, but a couple of things that y'all need to make sure that you do is contact Beauty Society concierge and set up your one-on-one coaching call. Y'all, this is not intimidating. This is to help equip you to answer all of your questions, to go through the back office with you. You could ask skincare questions, and they give you $10 beauty cash for you to spend, which is amazing. And then when you go through the Beauty Society University and go through the courses, whenever you complete some of the courses, I think the one that they were really focused on was the commissions one, so that you understood that, you get another $10. So that's like $20 free cash to spend of discounts. And then of course, if you go for your fast start bonuses, that was $150. So I did all of it. And I did, thank you, Mary Catherine. I had $170 worth of credit. I literally about crapped my pants because I was like, I didn't have money, but I had money. so I can get all the things. And Mary Catherine reminds me that you can use it on swag. You can use it on your beauty convention ticket, all the things. So they are so generous. So let's just lastly talk about the cruise. And here's what I want to just encourage you with right now is every single one of you are starting at the starting line, right? You'll learn no one here is a veteran of Beauty Society, which means everything that you do from here moving forward, which basically is just getting started, because everybody's just getting started, is going to go towards the points needed to be on the cruise. So this organization specifically could not be set up for a better time for the majority of us to earn this cruise. And the only difference is you either count yourself in or you count yourself out, because that's what you have to make a decision of. I'm going to earn it or there's no way. And whatever you think is correct. But I can tell you, I saw that and I was like, oh, okay, this is already done. And I already started mapping out what I was going to do. How many personal recruits that I want to bring on? How many people am I going to help advance or rank promote? How many people do I want to help earn fast start bonuses? You know, and y'all have got to start making those decisions of, am I going to earn a fast start bonus? And when I say that, please know my heart. I said no to a fast start bonus for 29 days. Okay, 29 days. It wasn't until the very last 24 hours that I was like, okay, so I'm giving grace to all of you. I'm just letting you know that it's possible. Okay, but don't make the dumb mistake that I did. Okay, don't wait till the last freaking day to earn your bonus, although it's possible because I proved that it can be done, and so did Heather. But just know that I want you to start making decisions right now. Am I doing this? Am I going to earn a fast start bonus? Am I going to promote? What are my goals this month? Am I going to go for the trip? All right. And do I believe that I can do this? And I love that I've been able to partner with a handful of you guys to do lives. And we're going to continue to do lives because, number one, I think that partnership gives you guys confidence. It's super fun. It's super relaxed for your audience to watch. But I think the more you feel supported and encouraged, the more that you're willing and likely to put yourself out there. And I know that can be the hardest and scariest thing for the majority of us, but you just have to eliminate what does it matter what other people think of you when you have a clear and defined purpose of why you're doing this in the first place. Okay, somebody else's opinion is not going to determine why I'm doing this, because I have bills to pay. I have children whose dreams I want to make come true. I have purpose and being able to lead again and attach myself to all of your dreams, hopes, and desires. You know, I know why I'm doing this. Thank God it feels so good, but you need to start determining why it is that you want this to be your vehicle and how we can assist you in doing so. So let's open up the lines the last few minutes and just have any type of Q&A. Jimmy, I would love to hear from you because you've been, you know, I spoke just some life into you as you, we just got started in April, and it was, you said those words of belief that catapulted you into believing that you could actually build this business. So do you want to kind of share some thoughts, Jimmy? You got to unmute yourself just in case you forgot you're muted.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. When I first started, I think you were getting on a plane and you shared your link and you said, I usually don't do this, but it's going to end at midnight and I'm going to be on a plane. And so I went to the website, was looking around, and I'd been watching you the whole time. And so I just signed up as an advisor because I wanted that 60% coupon. And then So I had only been using the Infuse a couple of days when you had the first Zoom. And so I went ahead and got on it. And after being on that first Zoom, then I was like, you know what? I think I can do this. And I had been in a couple of different organizations, and fear was my biggest thing. I was like, I can't do this. What do people think? Well, you know, I keep my granddaughter every day, and for 8 hours a day, she's here just playing. I'm working. I don't get to spend any quality time with her. And so I was like, I need to make some money, because I don't want to retire now, because I can retire, but I would not get my full benefits. I mean, you know, only the government would let you have Medicare at 65, but you can't get full Social Security until you're almost 68, you know. And so I was like, I really need to make some money so I can, enough money to supplement my income that I could live on my Social Security, not, you know, the part that I would get, and spend some time with her, because, you know, she's fixing to be 2. So she's going to be going off to pre-K before too long. And so I just made up my mind. And a friend of mine said, how come you're doing this now when you didn't do it 2 times before? And I said, well, now I really have something that I want to do. I don't care what people think. And she said, well, how are you being successful? And I said, if Tori says, spin around the living room 3 times and stand on your head, I'm going to do it. You know, I'm just going to do what they say do. I said, Tori and Heather have both been very successful. They love leading teams. It's in their heart, and they are not going to ask you to do anything that they're not doing. And so I said, I'm just gonna you know, give it a try.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you've done phenomenal, Jimmy. And this is what I'm talking about. It's about making a decision and then just going for it. You're just being fearless in that decision, but knowing that you're going to be supported every step of the way. You know, Jimmy didn't know what was going to happen, but here she is, having ranked twice, having earned her $300 bonus. Her team is growing. And, you know, people are excited, and Jimmy's excitement is not going to stop, because she's going to continue to get, you know, even better results as she stays on the product. I mean, it's been less than 30 days. So
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, and what a blessing, Jimmy. I'm just so proud of you for just making a decision and going for it. And that's what most people aren't willing to do. And you have to understand how extremely proud I am. And I think the whole team is of you, Jimmy. You are setting an example and leading, giving other people inspiration that they can do this too. So I just want to thank you for that as well.
Well, thank you. Thank y'all. Well, thank the whole team, because as I stated in a message, just about the time I go for a couple of days and nobody's really being responsive, or I'll look at it and, you know, and I start feeling kind of down, and then, but y'all always, you know, the fire in y'all, it reignites the fire in me. And last night was just, it was electric last night.
It was electric, you guys. We smashed our goal, hitting 110 team members last night. And I love it. I love the energy. I love the excitement. And I love the collaboration. Just a side note, I had a team member that had been very quiet and not done anything. And then when she knew that we were running for the goal, she's like, how close are we? She's like, I've got people signing up right now. And she had been quiet the entire time, right? But she enrolled 2 people last night, which was so fun. It's so fun to be a part of something bigger than all of us. And that's what this is going to turn into, is something bigger than all of us that benefits the masses. And I just wanted just congratulate you, Jimmy, on taking just the charge of showing people that they don't have to be afraid. You literally have stepped out of your comfort zone and doing things that you've never done before, but you're going to get something that you've never had before. And that's what is the most incredible thing here. Let's see, Deidre, I know you're excited. You just got your products ordered. I can't wait for you to get started. Amber, I know the same thing. You're just hopping on board. So I love that you are here just getting poured into from some of these testimonies. Tina, thank you for hopping on board. I know you've been watching. And so you reached out to Heather and said, y'all are just having too much fun. And y'all, this is what it's all about. I want to represent something so genuine and authentic and fun that we want people to want to be a part of this. I'll tell you one last story before we hop off tonight, because I want to be respectful of your time unless anybody has any other comments. You know, a girlfriend says, you know, I'm a part of another company, but I just, you know, how do you handle? She goes, I like the products, but I just feel like I don't belong. And I feel like it's so cliquish. And, you know, I'm not one of the cool kids. And I said, well, first of all, we've never run an organization that somebody does not feel welcomed, encouraged, empowered, and equipped to succeed here. We can't make you do anything, but we for sure are going to provide an environment of inclusivity and empowerment and encouragement. And she said, well, that's exactly why I decided to hop on board. It's because I know that you'll never make anybody feel like that. And y'all, that is so important for you guys as we continue to bring this to more and more people, is to make people feel welcome and to make people feel included, to make people feel wanted, to make people feel important. And, you know, don't we all just want a sense of community and a sense of encouragement? And, you know, we could all come on here on Wine Down Wednesday and have a glass of wine and just shoot the BS and have the best time, right? But it's going to be, you know, good for our soul. And then from the other side, I could sit here and talk Jesus with y'all. And I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to create a community and culture that provides that safe place for everybody to feel like they belong. And I'm just going to say something, last thing. You might see me be a little sassy if I see somebody tearing down the MLM industry. See, well, the MLM industry is what changed my life, and it's helped change hundreds of my friends' lives, if not thousands. And so I might get a little defensive or snarky if I see somebody taking an attack on an industry that I love with all of my heart. And I also want to bring to mind that there is nothing wrong with MLM. And here's why. MLM only means multi-level marketing, means that we are the direct seller of a product, putting it into the market, and that can reach the masses. Please understand your mindset of what you have your hands on here, because I kept this to myself for 2 months because I was scared and fearful. And now the joy that I have in my heart, having said yes 2 months into this, and the lives that are being transformed, the confidence that is being boosted, the income that is being earned, there is nothing wrong with what we do. Okay, this is not a lesser than opportunity. This is not I'm embarrassed to share this opportunity. This is, you better freaking stand up, be proud, be confident in what you've been introduced to, because it is going to radically transform your confidence and your belief. And we are empowered and equipped. And I say it is our responsibility to share that with others, to bring the gift of confidence, of better skin health, of opportunity, because people every day are searching for the solutions that we have to offer. And I'm not going to take that responsibility lightly, nor will I let somebody tear it down, because I love what I do. And I love making the impact that we can make. So I hope that you guys are in agreement with me whenever I talk passionately about that, because I don't take anything for granted at what we have our hands on and the power of what we can do in transforming lives every single day. Anybody have any last thoughts before we hop off?
Yeah, this is really for Deidre. She asked for me to share my Scout testimony. I did that in the success group. I'll just go in and tag you so you can see that, Deidre.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you so much, Deidre. I love that you're here with us. Yeah, go read Mary Catherine's testimony, because it's just like, you know, every single day, people, like, I had a girlfriend, I coached her literally 25 years ago. And she's one of our newer team members, but she used the skincare one time. And then she's like, can I still sign up? Like, this is a miracle that my face has changed from last night to tonight. I'm waking up, my face is completely different. And she's tried everything. And I was like, yes, girlfriend. And that's what you guys don't understand is, when you have this much confidence in what you have your hands on, you better start screaming it from the rooftops, because if you're not going to, the best kept secret in skincare is about to explode on social media, and you're either going to be watching somebody or you're going to be that somebody. All right. So that's my encouragement. Don't keep this to yourself. Make sure that you're paying attention to the boards, how to launch, use the boards app. It's in the chat. If you have any specific questions, reach out to any of us. All of us are going to be here to help support you and guide you every step of the way, because this is going to be an epic and monumental adventure that I am so excited to be a part of. So God bless you guys. Thanks for your time tonight, and we will talk again soon.
It was great. Y'all have a good night.
You
Bye,
too.
y'all. Good night.
Bye-bye.